The other evening, I had a conversation with a friend of mine. Everyone's still trying to get his and her hands around what went down. And his comment to me was, when you really peel back the onion, this was about the economy. And it's interesting because I wasn't ready to have at it. It was a lovely time, and there haven't been so many lovely times recently. But I thought about it. I thought about it a lot, and I think he was completely wrong. This was not about the economy. The economy is actually unbelievably strong in the United States. We're doing wonderfully. The fact that there is inflation, that is not a whole host of things at play, but the economy has been strong. Yeah, by the way, General Motors is laying off 1,000 people when they had profits of $15 billion. Anyway, but his comment to me got me thinking, and, well, let me continue this under the covers. We'll do it with comfortable feet under the Kangapoda. It is so nice to lie with room for your feet. So let me give you my thoughts real quick. Hillary Clinton coined the term basket of deplorables. What I don't think any of us still can get our arms around is the population of deplorables that have been so poisoned that they think it's good sport to basically attack the institution of the federal government of the United States of America, and that they think it's good sport to rally behind overt corruption. None of you would hire Donald Trump to be in your company. You can't trust him. He lies. He rigs. He's only out for himself. Look at his cabinet appointments. You red folk, you applaud what he's doing? This is so good. What a collection. They're all abusers of women and children, and one after another. This one was being checked by Secret Service, by the FBI for Russian interference and Russian entanglements. But this is good. I just saw yesterday the new Gladiator. And go see it. It's good. Gladiator 1 is just an all-time classic, and it was an excellent follow-up, and interesting seeing Denzel play a little different role. No spoiler alerts. Go look. Very well done. But you realize, create crazy decadence. Create gladiator sport and blood sport, and keep the people stupid and looking at the other direction while you control everything and kill the opposition. I felt like they were talking directly to me about what's going on with Donald Trump today. And yes, so you Trumpsters, you MAGA people, we're so decadent. We don't care. We go to UFC fights and we gamble on everything and we have sex and and by the way, you could do all of that, and you've been doing all of that under Biden, right? Life's pretty good. But somehow Donald Trump, the convicted felon who somehow is going to get off, right? You know, he once upon a time said, I could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue, they'd still vote for me. And you would. Boy, he really has insight into you fools. He made another quote years ago about how if you were to run, he would go after all the people on Fox News because they're morons. You can fool some of the people some of the time, and you can fool, unfortunately, most of the people most of the time, and you guys have no clue. You really don't. You don't understand what the United States of America is all about and what it stands for. You view it as something to rape. I wish you all a happy and healthy Thanksgiving with your family. These are very, very serious times. And we have to even think about it. Just because now we had a majority vote, or maybe it's less than a majority, but for a convicted felon and thug and would-be dictator, does that still make it all right? I don't think so. I don't think so. Unfortunately, institutions like the courts that are supposed to be there and be helpful have just turned the other way. This is Hal Minns. Thumbs up for Feet Up.